G'day, Mark Ferguson from Cycling Maven. We're doing some on-the-spot reporting here at the Hilton with CSN TV. We just caught up with David Kemp and Jonathan Cantwell, so we're going to cross over to Jamie Ford now to see what he's got to say and see what the guys had to say.
Okay, we're here with David Kemp and Jonathan Cantwell from the UniSA Pro Cycling team. I'll start off with Kemp. Mate, you had a pretty good Nationals. You must have been pretty happy with the results from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Wasn't really my objective to get a medal at Nationals. I was there more as a worker for the guys when they come across in the final few laps, but they never made it across. So tactics changed, and I had to go for the win, and unfortunately got second. But it's still very good feed, and it secured my spot here in the UniSA team. So I'm really wrapped about that.
How quick did you find out after the Nationals that you're actually selected to ride in this team, or was it pretty instant?
Yeah, it was pretty much just after the finish. I got off the podium and met with my team manager, Chris White, and he said, congratulations, got to start in Tour Down Under. So I was just like, over the moon. It's just such a massive opportunity to race here with the big boys and, try and step up to their level.
And yesterday, I suppose, in a way, would be your first sort of Pro Tour professional race as such. How did you go? What were your feelings when you first got out there in the pack and you realised that you're racing around with Lance Armstrong and the likes of those sort of riders?
Yeah, look, it's first Pro Tour race and all that, but they're just people. It's not much different than racing. Like the Tour of California, for example, last year was pretty much all the same teams. It's just. They're just people, so you just race them as if I was racing, Johnny at a club race. My tactics don't change, I just ride harder.
Now, on to Johnny Cantwell, mate. Yesterday, we were taking a lot of notice myself with when I was commentating for ABC, and you're riding strong, and we actually thought you had a real decent chance there at the end. What were your thoughts on the race, and what are your thoughts for the rest of the tour? Obviously you're a sprinter. It's a sprinter's race. There is actually talk that it would suit you. I mean, is that the case?
I think it is the case. The Tour Down Under is predominantly for a sprinter, especially this year. I'm climbing really well. I'm sprinting well. So the little climbs that are presenting in front of us is not really too much of a concern right now. But I'm in good shape. Fly via Australia's put on a few training camps on the Gold Coast in Falls Creek, and I had a good Nationals for myself, so I've definitely got the motivation and I've got the form. So I didn't find yesterday's race that hard. It was quite a fast-flowing course. There was never going to be a breakaway. I was pretty much certain it would have come down to a bunch sprint. But I had McEwen's wheel up until 5 laps to go, and then just no one knows which team's going really well right now and which train to jump on. So it's such a learning curve for me, but. I still ran 14th yesterday. It wasn't too bad. I certainly had a lot more to give in yesterday's race, so I'm just looking forward to when the tour starts tomorrow.
What about tactics for your team? It must be difficult because, both of you riders are sort of lucky that you sort of ride with each other on Fly V, but apart from the rest of the riders, you're sort of all together fresh as such, So as far as tactics and stuff like that, what's the initial tactics for the team, and is there any initial tactics, I guess, for stage one?
Yeah, we're about to have our team managers meeting, right now, for our team, excuse me. So I think it's a great opportunity for each individual to represent, UniSA, National Australia team. So just to be number one selected in that is a great privilege and honour. The benefit for David and I have been racing together for the last year, and then this coming year as well is a bit of a bonus, and it's going to be handy for us because we both know how each other's races. But everyone's going to take every opportunity with both hands. We're definitely going to go in there as a professional manner and race as a team. So just be very aggressive from the start. Like yesterday's race, we were super aggressive. I think David might have been one of the first breaks up the road. So just go in there, take every opportunity with both hands, and fingers crossed some luck comes on our side when we can pull a result.
That's awesome. Well, we wish you all the best in your Pro Tour debuts.
It's great to see those guys with aspirations to win a stage. I think a lot of people won't realise is that David Kemp did an absolutely brilliant job at the Nationals running second, and Jonathan Cantwell, well, he's run 20-odd races in the US, so I think we're going to see some pretty good stuff out of those guys. Jonathan is a very fast sprinter, and I hope to see him get a result over the next few days. From CSN TV and Cycling Maven, that's us for now.